Well, hello there. This is Shiva. I've decided to do a second video. I just finished doing episode 4, and I noticed after I finished recording it and looked at my Steam that it had 100% at the end of Pinball Panic, and I thought, oh, maybe there's an update coming. And sure enough, an hour and a half later, I rebooted this and it loaded in a brand new update. And apparently, there's a lot going on with this update, so we're just going to review everything. A lot of the things I said previous episode may not actually be current now, but let's just show you what the update looks like. And there we go. First off, this is the actual main game system. Some of the stuff that it's done. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of little things here. I have yet to play this game. I will probably play it a little bit down the road. I'm kind of interested just in the builder right now, just to see what it can do. But as you can see, there is a whole bunch of stuff that's happened here. You can now actually launch the table name through the command line. Now that's interesting. I wonder if that will eventually be in the builder too as well. Okay, he will be having virtual cabinet support down the road. I noticed a second monitor type thing in the main menu. Okay, what else do we have here? Well, this is all stuff in there. Yeah, let's go into the meat and potatoes, shall we? The one that I'm really interested in, the table editor. And he's done an awful lot of stuff. I think this is his second update in 4 days or something, 4 or 5 days or something, which is absolutely fantastic because there's actually... I kind of wondering if this guy actually sleeps, because he's really, really fast. Anyway, mechanic editor. You can edit the points and behavior of every object on the play field. So that is pretty major. That means you can, change the rubbers and add points and everything else like that. This program is starting to show a lot of keys and a lot of additional hotkeys, and I have to go over his videos to make sure and write them down. But that's major. That is the start of a logic system, and well, I'm going to be very happy to see that one, especially down the road. Sports spectacle added to selectable themes and music. Okay, so that's a brand new theme we can use. With mechanics, he has added a peg spinner. It's if you're familiar with the old EM type games, the Gottlieb game Road Race had a peg spinner. I believe it was Road Race. Anyway, it's basically a disc that if you hit the peg, it will spin the disc. That's what a peg spinner actually is. I don't know if what it actually does with him. It may be on a motor. It may rotate automatically. But yeah, it's pretty good. And oh yeah, he's added arrows to, I guess, light lenses, LED arrows. So that is also very, very cool. That will really pretty up the table. And let's see, miscellaneous and bug fixes. Added left and right indicators to UI buttons for flippers and slingshots. Excellent. In the last video I mentioned that some of the flippers were actually not in the flipper section, and it might be a little tough for people to notice, like I did. I failed to notice that. So maybe he'll move all of the flippers into the flipper section. Who knows? Fix the bug regarding moving objects along a locked axis, moving up and down. This is another one of the features I haven't really touched on. You can apparently duplicate objects on the same horizontal axis. And so if you need like drop targets and stuff, you can make them all like perfectly in line and everything else. Fixed the bug where the rabbits weren't being disabled after exiting testing mode. I guess that's a bug. Added the 3 following hotkeys and expanded the control screen. And that's, well, T is enter duplicate mode, F is enter edit mode, and X is enter delete mode. And this was something that I ran into with episode 4. some of the things were hard to delete, some of the things were hard to duplicate, and some of the things were really hard to scale. So, you know, this is the start of that solution. That's great. Now, what's next? You'll be able to edit the colors. You'll be able to edit the LEDs and more environmental effects. There is also, he hasn't mentioned it here. But let's see, let's just go down here. See, first that the grabber looks okay, but sometimes it's a little finicky. Streaming assets, custom images. There is, I remembered that, and I put an image in, and I did kind of have a small problem with that. So I think the dev will need to have a look at that. But as you can see, he's just really been just motoring along. So yeah, well, 6 days. That's pretty cool. Let's show you the game. I will actually show you the images first. Okay, as you can see, you can choose different ones, right? So let's choose. Well, I'm doing 8-ball on the other game, so let's choose that, and there you go. I actually resized this down to 1020 in height, but as you can see, it's only showing about a quarter. It's not scaling down properly. I don't know if there's a set height and width on with his program. There shouldn't be, actually, because in a few weeks I'll be back to where I have my 4K monitor, and that's going to look pretty bad on a 4K monitor if it's a really tiny thing. I did try it at different sizes and resized it in Photoshop. It was pretty much exactly this image. So yeah, I think there should be a little bit of a fix next update for that. Kind of disappoints me because I really wanted to get going on that, but you know, that's okay. I mean, it's you know, none of the problems I've seen in this is actually the slightest bit serious. Now I'm not going to play because I have to go back out again, which is unfortunate. But as you can see, we're just going to see if we can just basically spot any new objects. Oh yeah, the flippers are still there. The slings are there too as well. Yeah, I really think they all should be in the section called flippers. I missed that because, especially since you have to keep going backwards and forwards. Oh, there's more flippers. These glass things. What is that one? Oh, okay, that's the little boulder thing. I don't remember it actually showing up last time. And oh yeah, here's the spinning disc. So if the ball hits, there you go. If the ball hits the thing, this will spin. All right. So that's the first one. That's cool. The best example might be Totem, Tales of the Arabian Nights, but the actual object, it was a big lamp. It was in the center, so if you hit the lamp, then it would spin. As to this, I don't know. I don't see anything new here. Yeah, I know. I'm not really good at reading instructions. Edges. Oh, still stuff in here. Race, I think is going to be okay. I think that they're all fine. Yeah, there isn't anything that I didn't show last time. And plungers. Yep, as I said, flippers, visuals. This. Oh, there's a little light. Okay. That's all it does, I think. Okay, I've forgotten already how to delete stuff. Oh yeah, it's X. Okay. How about I don't mess around and waste everybody's time? I'll figure it out. What should we put in here? Didn't like that, did it? Oh, we got a gear. Little green thing. Oh, there she is. You hit this, it turns into a green sex toy, and there you go. Oh, geez. You know, if I make one joke, I just continuously repeat it, don't I? 500 points, you go up to 1500, so every time you hit it, it will score 1500. Okay, very, very cool. What else is in here that we can use? Okay. You know, actually, I want to check something here. Okay, you can adjust the angle on the flipper. Very nice. It doesn't actually move the actual flipper, so you can't do like a shot like high speed yet, but that's okay. And of course you can also do the flipper force. Flipper angle is kind of a little misleading there. That's actually the flipper swing. What I was just showing with that is the example with high speed, the angle of the actual angle of the flipper comes down like that. That's really what he should really call this flipper swing. Also, a lot of people are going to get very, very confused, especially from the FP and VP community. And flipper swing is actually a little bit more descriptive anyway and I have a feeling that's when you press the ball is how high the tip will go up. It will go up, if it's up like in the 70s, it'll be down there, and in the 50s it'll probably be in here, and the 40s over here, and so forth. So I kind of think that would be a lot better. Let's see what the thing is. Yeah, you got points. Oh, you can bounce. That's nice. That's nice. You still can't delete those. What use is the garbage can now? Okay, never mind. What else do we have here? Oh, we have other things here. Well, let's see if this guy is going to do anything. Yeah, there he is. Points. Oh, he's got the bounce force, how much the ball bounces off of him, I guess. And pendulum speed, so you can actually change that. That's kind of nice. Let's see if we can jack this puppy up. Does this update? Nope, there he goes. He's definitely faster. Okay, X. Oh, so you have to select that plus hit the X key, I think is what he meant. Okay, a little confusing. What else is here? Oh, wow. Let's see if there's anything of any interest here. Nothing. Okay. Is this actually deleting now? X. Up. Yay. Okay. I had problems with that. I also had problems with resizing. So the other problem I have is it's very, very hard with the angle sometimes. I have to go all the way out to be able to see the entire table, which is something that a lot of designers do. The one thing that I've noticed is that when we do have the ability to put in images and stuff like that we need the ability to do precise placement of objects, and it sometimes is very, very tough to do in a 3D environment because there's always some sort of distortion. This is pretty much straight on, right? And as you can see though, as you're going along, you can go left and right, but it's just sort of it's a little ravey, that one, isn't it? Let's just see how close I can get to. That's pretty good actually. Let's hit the G. Oh yeah, this is already a lot better than what I noticed in the last video. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely a lot better. Well, there's nothing there. I guess these are metal, right? So borders are metal sides and boards are elastic. What's this one? Oh, that's the metal side. What's it doing over here? Is there an elastic open outside? Hard to tell. Doesn't look like it actually. This is definitely rubber though. Well, you can't set the bounce off of that yet. Okay. Oh, now the little garbage can is working. I guess it only works on some things, but not on others. I don't know. Work in progress, right? Up, there she goes. She finally deleted. Okay. So I didn't need to hold the X down. I just needed... that's a little confusing. Okay, never mind. And as to ramps, let's see if there's anything for pre-made for this. What was that one that I really liked? Which one should it be? It should be this one. Ooh, that's a very dramatic sound. Okay, let's see what we got here. Points 500, checkpoints 100. Now that I don't know anything about. What's this one? Is this the same thing? Yeah, he may have mentioned this in one of his videos, what checkpoints actually is. I don't know. But in the meanwhile, we won't worry about it too much. And of course, let's just go to the back. I believe we've got new flippers. I'm kind of interested to see what they actually are. Oh, there we go. Let's go into mechanics. You can actually do that there. Okay, they're not actually highlighting at all. So I guess these are all presets. Whether, okay, that's fine. And finally, let's give that another shot. See if we can do that. Nope. The other thing I've noticed with the UI here is it kind of does get in the way a little bit. I wonder if the developer couldn't make this dockable to the side or to the top as opposed to this. On top of it, it really does take up a lot of room at the bottom here. The icons, I do admit that sometimes I have to squint to see things, but that and that's a really nice size, but it's kind of a little big too as well. Maybe an adjustable size on the icons. I'm pretty sure Unity, that features in Unity a lot. Or maybe even just split the menu, you know, have this section sort of up here or along the side and this section you know, somewhere over, right, or something like that, because it is a little bit gets a little bit crowded, and because it's really tough to see sometimes. Hang on, I've got a mouse wheel. Use it properly, Paul. I've got it. I've even got it off of my lock. Yeah, you know. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, these are not changeable yet. Okay. And as to flippers, what was this again? Oh, this is the other new light object. I think he had mentioned this. This is also a light, but it's a paw print. I would love to see a round one. I would love to see a round light, guys. You know, round lights have been used in pretty much every game since the late 1930s. That would make some games really good. I'm a little disappointed that the images aren't quite working yet. That's probably the reason why he didn't list them, is because it's not scaling down the image to fit the game. Probably next update. He did say that that's exactly what he's going to be doing for the next update, I believe. And you know, I was just thinking, this thing is already pretty damn pink, and all of a sudden the perfect game came to mind almost immediately, that this game should be able to reasonably do well, and that's Playboy, right? Hot pink, even the apron works. So, you know, that's just, so I think that that's what we're going to do. We do have Easter effect. Oh, Egypt too as well. Confirm. Let's see what that is. We are on Egypt, aren't we? Okay, there we go. Going to save. Going to... Oh, that's right. I've got the pirate on. Up there's Egypt. Oddly enough, I did an Egyptian-themed game for Future Pinball along with Polygame called Tutankhamun, and we'll never be able to put that in here, okay? That had a whole bunch of models and animation, and it wanted a really, really complex design. Yeah, you know, if I ever do an Egyptian themed game, because I got so many images and resources based around Egypt, well, there you go. I've got an effects for it. Ooh, nice pyramid, everything else like that. Anyway, I'm going to end the run. Still going to end the run, and I'm going to crit. I still say that that's just a bit too much in terms of clicks, but it does work out very well. There's also, I believe, the ability to set music now. Yep. I believe I showed that before, and the kickback, and create a new table. Standard. Oh, let's have a look at the ride body. Did I remember to load in a ride body? I did. Wow. Confirm. Oh, okay. This is, you know, this is now not. Yeah, you see, it's only showing like only a quarter of the actual image. Mind you, this is a pretty big image, but still, you know, okay. But I would really like, you know, full screen, you know, scale to size. What else is here? Oh, well, that's it. Anyway, this was supposed to be a short and sweet one. I'm going to load in episode 4 that I just did before. And, you know, if I got time, I'll load in episode 5. It depends on how swift YouTube is. But anyway, I wanted to go over all of the new changes in the update. Yeah, this just keeps shaping up better and better, and he seems to be really good with the updates, to say the least. So, you know, we'll see what's next. But in the meanwhile, I think there's about enough for me, and after another day of studying and watching videos, because I kind of need to know all of the control keys, and sometimes they're not really showing up here. A lot of the control keys are still not showing up. Like in my this is it right here, right? And there's already 2 new keys added to here. For instance, nudge left is I guess just for playing, but we really kind of need keys for the editor themselves to be displayed. That's what's missing from here. Same with the gamepad. I think it just shows, yeah, it just shows actual gameplay. It doesn't show the actual editor system itself. I'm pretty sure the vet dev already knows that. He did show a pretty elaborate settings there for a while, so I can't see where it is. But maybe it's not quite ready. I have a feeling that if he sees a bug in there, that he just doesn't release it until it's fixed. So, you know, pretty good. In the meanwhile, I'll upload episode 5 right after episode 4, so it's going to be a double shot of me today. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. As I mentioned the previous video, it's really hot here, and it's come to the point now that I just can't turn off the air conditioning. So if you hear a little bit of extra background noise, sorry about that, just the way it is. In the meanwhile, my name is Shiva, if you haven't already figured it out, and I hope you have a great day and happy pinball. See ya.